Hello everyone, welcome to ScorHigh. In a current affairs analysis series, today we will be discussing the topic that Pakistan has opened its airspace. Now this was in news recently and this topic will be useful for events in Pakistan which can affect India-Pakistan relations. Now let's see what's the news first. Pakistan recently opened its airspace for the first time since February 26. The country had imposed restrictions on its airspace in response to the non-military counter-terrorism airstrike by the Indian Air Force against the terror camps in Balakot. So these airspace were closed since February 26 and the Pakistan government has recently opened it. Now, an NOTAM or Notice to Airmen was last issued by the Pakistani Civil Aviation Authority closing the airspace. This was cancelled early on 16 July 2019, effective around 1 am Indian Standard Time. So from 16 July, the airspace has been opened. And according to flight tracking portal Flight Radar 24, several inbound Air India flights from Europe were using routes passing through Pakistan airspace to return to Delhi. Now, initially, Pakistan had completely closed its airspace. However, it later relaxed the restrictions on overflying the country partially. Out of the total 11 air routes in Pakistan's territory, it has opened up 2 since March 2019. One of these is westbound waypoint over Arabian Sea towards Karachi, Hingol, Gwadar, and the other one is eastbound over Karachi, Badin into Gujarat, India towards Ahmedabad. Now, what is the impact of this move? It will lead to reduction of flight times by around 70 to 80 minutes for the flights. And Indian carriers together lost over rupees 550 crore due to the restrictions that had resulted in longer flight times and higher fuel burns. So now the timings which were lost by the flights, they will be reduced, and the amount, that is rupees 550 crore, was lost as they had to fly, or the flights had to take a longer route. It will be recovered. Now the routes which were affected this step of Pakistan affected hundreds of east-west flights flying over the subcontinent, but westbound flights from airports in northern India such as Delhi, Lucknow, Amritsar, etc. have been worst affected. And due to the closure of the routes that allowed westbound flights from airports in North India to enter Pakistani airspace, instead of taking a detour to Gujarat or Maharashtra and then turning right for Europe, North America or West Asia, most flights had seen their durations rise by at least 70 to 80 minutes, and now this will be recovered. And Air India's flights from Delhi to Chicago had a planned stoppage in Europe for refueling. So these are the information about the flights. You don't need to remember that. Just remember these points, that it will lead to reduction of flight times by around 70 to 80 minutes, and it will also result in lower fuel burns, which is also good for the environment. Now this is all for this topic. For various other current affairs updates, you can visit our website, that is www.scorhigh.com, or you can even follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is score_high. So that's all for today. We'll be meeting again with a new topic. Thank you so much.